Greetings and salutations. If you don't know me, my name's Ethan, and today I'm going to be reading for you. I started this on Sunday. Well, let me back that up a little bit. A friend of mine posted a video of himself reading a children's story, and I thought, oh, hey, there's an idea. But I don't have any children's stories, so I figured, hey, maybe adults would like to hear something too. So I picked out a book, used to belong to my grandfather, started this on Sunday night. My eyes were hurting me a little bit, so I didn't finish up, and I didn't have any water quickly available. And since I'm trying to do this all in one take, didn't work too well. My voice was getting a little dry. And at any rate, here we go. I'm going to be reading from the book Some Wild Notions I Have Known by Roy L. Smith. As I said, this was my grandfather's book, and it's just something I've kind of turned to every now and then and thought I'd share. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read the introduction, and then I will read the first article, as it were, and then once a week or so I will read the rest of the articles. So here we go. Hope you enjoy. Applying the acid. If I could write America's editorials, I could affect her thinking very materially. If I could draw the cartoons of the nation, I could make a far deeper impression. If I could write our popular songs, I could stop the nation's thinking. If I could invent its slang and choose its proverbs, I could do its thinking for it. The average person uses phrases every day, the significance of which he never realizes. A proverb, long current, comes to have great authority. It ripples easily off the tongue in a bewitching way and sounds profound, especially after it has been repeated a few hundred times. Many people, arming themselves with a set of convenient and well-polished phrases, are able to carry on a brilliant conversation and win a reputation for great wisdom, without having expended much brain sweat. They are manipulators of second-hand conversational equipment. In the pages which follow, an effort has been made to apply the acid to some old favorites and some more recently popular phrases. Some of the proverbs which are here subjected to X-ray treatment have done duty for many generations, and because of the veneration in which they are held, have gained a certain sanctity. To deal critically with them may seem sacrilegious, but truth has nothing to fear from an investigation, and all that is true in them will appear brighter after our examination. Most of the material on these pages has appeared in various newspapers, much of it having been syndicated. The collection is here presented with the hope that it may have additional interest in this permanent form. Roy L. Smith, Minneapolis, Minnesota. I should also note that this book is from 1927, so if anybody has a problem with gender pronouns, it was 1927. 1. Love is blind. This proverb is sheer blasphemy. Nothing else in all the world has the power of sight to the same degree that love has. To me, he was only a grizzled, weather-beaten old man without charm or beauty. But as I sat across the dinner table from the sweet-faced little lady who had shared his life for 50 years and heard her words of enthusiastic praise, I began to see him with new eyes. For 40 years he had climbed the hill north of town every Sunday afternoon, carrying a bouquet of flowers to decorate the little grave under the big oak tree in the village cemetery. In fair weather, the little lady had accompanied him. In foul weather, he had gone alone. But he had gone, and there he had paid tribute to the little life that for 3 short years had been the brightest jewel of the home. To a stranger, it was only a piece of striped cloth. To him it was a beautiful emblem betokening the fairest dreams of the human soul. And in its folds lurked the heroes of 100 battlefields. It was the flag of his homeland. To me it was only a ragged doll, mutilated and much worn, ready for the discard. But to my little 6-year-old daughter, it was a child of beauty and loveliness upon whom she could lavish all the wealth of her little girl mother's heart. The mother of the young criminal sits beside him in the crowded courtroom and wonders why the world condemns her boy. Has she not nursed him through the measles and typhoid? Has he not said his baby prayers at her knee? Has she not felt his warm arms about her neck, and has she not felt the splash of hot tears upon her cheek? Has he not told her that he was innocent? The prosecuting attorney never saw him until day before yesterday. The judge never saw him until this morning. They do not know him. If anyone knows him, she does. And love has worked the eternal miracle in her eyes that she can see in him virtue that no one else suspects of him. The rest of the world saw only a work-scarred old woman with a strange light in her eyes. Her threadbare dress was worn and shiny, and her face was plain and seamed. But the valedictorian of the class saw her as the queenliest of them all, for she was his mother. Prejudice, ignorance, malice, jealousy, and hate are blind, but love can see. Its power of vision is unmatched in all the world. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed reading to you. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you like. Bye now.